All right, people, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another one here on the coach's desk. Yeah, man, sad news, sad news, sad news. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Just we're here just to recap what took place in the first Copa America game for the Reggae Boys. They went up against Mexico in Houston, Texas, and trust me, it was one of those games that you wonder what was happening. You wonder what was the result gonna be like. I mean, this Mexico team is not one of the most solid Mexico team that we have ever seen. This Reggae Boy team seemed to be structured very good defensively. However, we did not we did not offer anything up front, and of course, because we were facing so many challenges in terms of attacks being pushed at us. Of course, sometimes in the situation, in the case, then you know that the pipe really burst in that situation. So the Reggae Boys, based on the defensive changes that were made or the changes that were made, I don't know what I know. Well, I know that when you play different teams, different players in your team offer different to counter those teams. But did those counter allow our team to progress? Were we just only countering that those teams and not sticking to our game plan? Because when you look at a CFAS, and this is hindsight, you understand? Hindsight. This is after the fact. When you look at a CFAS, why wouldn't I start him in this game? Demarai Gray, quality player, but he's just coming back from injury, albeit it wasn't a foot injury, it was like a shoulder injury, right? When you look at Damian Lowe, why didn't you put him in the middle of the park? Remember, he roughed up Canada and we get a good result. We could have done the same thing. And there's another thing where do we really believe that Antonio and Shamar can play on the field at the same time? I don't know. These are some of the questions that I have to ask Coach Algrimson in terms of how he went about his team selection. I mean, is it a case where he wanted the quote unquote better or best players on the pitch at the time? Or did he look at strategically how he wanted to stop this Mexico team and win this game? We didn't offer anything up front. When you look at when Kaim and Cephas came on, they offered a lot. The pace of Cephas, the confidence of a Kaim Dixon. You understand? So it was a very, very hard game to watch in terms of the Reggae Boys. They held their own pretty much. The defensive unit stood up. Mexico had quite some chances, but they weren't able to penetrate. And I was wondering, the question is asked, why did, what you call it now, why did he had to make the change where the defense is concerned? If your defense is not being breached throughout the game, why at this juncture, this late juncture of the game, that you want to make a decision like that? For me, man, I've got to stay on, It better if I allow them to stay on and they breach the defense rather than make the change and right after the change the defense was breached. Especially in the defense. That disrupt the whole chemistry of the defense, to put in a fresh person there, in dying moments of the game, You understand? So to me, I think that the coach got it wrong in this instance. And this is after hindsight. Seeing? So I'm not saying that, hey, when the starting 11 came out, persons were saying, oh, it was a good starting 11, yes. But after the fact, everybody started to say this and started to say that. So I think it was the in-game management that cost us the game. We have to just bounce back. We have to just get it together. The coach has to just be, what do you call it now? Not be impulsive, but be rigid in how he operates. You understand? Very good man manager, but the decision making in this game, and of course, commentators give commentaries after what happened. So remember that. So this is after viewing the game. Of course, you're gonna give a outlook on what could have happened, what should have happened. Certainly, because the changes, when you saw those changes, of course you could say that these persons would have offered better. But then again, the coach might be saying, if I started those players, what would the changes be? And my question to Coach Al Grimson, I am not questioning his ability as a coach. Seeing? But my question to Coach Al Grimson is, what was the purpose of taking off a defender that, you know, gave you a very good game? What was the purpose of that? Remember, my thing is that throughout the game being played, the defense was not breached. That is my thing. If the defense was not breached, why would you make that change? That's all I'm asking. I don't need to say that, hey, the coach did this, the coach did that. No. I wanted to know why these changes were made, and also what was the purpose of not starting Cephas, the man who has been doing well for the past few games. Also, Damian Lowe, we thrust him into the middle of the park. Why didn't he start? Question: did Damian Lowe have a knock? Did Cephas had a knock? Also, did Dish had some issues why he had to come out of the park? These are the questions I'm asking, and like I said before, me nah question the coach's ability. He would have been there, would have done that. Seeing? But these changes cost us the game. What was the purpose of it? Seeing? I didn't see why these defenders were playing out of sorts that you had to take him. Is it that coach just want to make changes? Is it that him just put in changes because of change sake? Is it that, oh, me have 3 changes of me have to make? Me have to make them because I make commitment to players. No, you don't have to make these changes. Everybody don't have to play, especially in a situation like that. You keep your defensive shape. You keep that. You're not scoring. Try to get somebody on to score. You're not letting in goal. Why did you pull that up? You understand? So this is what I want to know. Me never like them changes there, and it cost us the game pretty much. Some persons might not agree, some persons agree, but pretty much it cost us the game. You understand? And Coach Al Grimson really have to step it up. Him really have to be tough and hard and fast in whatever he does. Not because you list your changes, you have to do it. Me no believe in that. You can hold out. Why am I going to disrupt my defense in that time? And the same thing we talk about, The same thing we talk about. Putting on players to kick penalty when they weren't in the game. We have to put on defenders not because of fresh leg in the dying moments of the game. Joke thing this, man. Joke thing. Me not lie. Coach Grimmo. Me not lie. And of course everybody has to take responsibility as well. The coach and also the team. The players should have closed down that play. But that shot, I don't know. People might say if Andre Blake was there, it would have been saved. I think Wade did well in that game. You understand? Yeah, man, he did. I think he did well. But that was like a snapshot, expertly done. And I don't know. And then when the coach I look back on the game and I listen to us as commentators and saying that, oh, we don't know about the ball game. This is the reason why I do it. The fact is that the change was made, and it was after the change the goal was scored. So that's what we have to talk on. Even if we get it right, I have no problem to say, yo, I got it right wrong. If the purpose of you making that change was that Dish was injured to disrupt the defense, you get what I say? Yeah, man. Anyways, we have to bounce back. We have to bounce back, and a solid bounce back. We have to get some goals on the board. We lost 3 points there. This is a critical group, tough group. Mexico is out of the way. All right, we don't have to face them again. Let's get the job done in the other games. We have to get 6 points. We have to be creative. We have to be tough. We have to be solid. No headless chicken thing. I mean, the Antonio goal was unfortunate. I was celebrating like crazy to see Mickey back on the score sheet. But yo, man, I tell you, this upside and VAR thing, yo, Virgin, man, I tell you, it's sad. But I hope the coach can get to the players mentally. My thing is that, and this is my final point, my thing is that we always try to structure our team to play these other teams. And when I look at the Mexico team, what they do different? Mexico not do nothing different. Mexico play them same ball game against every team, you know. They rely on their ability to keep the ball. They rely on their ability, their talent as a team cohesively. Mexico play a ball game one way. Why did we have to pull up everything like that to stop Mexico? Why they couldn't have pulled up everything to stop us? Mexico play the ball through the middle, then they spread it wide. Forget about the cross. I saw me see Mexico play all of the days of my life. Me I watch Mexico play in a CONCACAF. Mexico don't do nothing different. Possession ball team, they string it through the middle, they pull it out wide. If they drive it down the middle and that door is shut, they swing it out wide and then they come back in for the cross. Slick ball game. Why we couldn't stay with our way of how we play? Look how we play against United States in the Nations League. See, if you fear Mexico, they're gonna run at you. Me see US play them in the Nations League final and US now back down from them and US lick them for 6 out of the park. You get what I say? Anyways, that's my 2 cents. I just hope that we can bounce back. Sad to know that we started the tournament with a loss, but it is what it is. Yeah. Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace out.